Hey, so folks, it's episode 897, I think. Um, Yesterday, obviously, I had a pretty good day. It was a pretty long episode, actually. 3 hours, damn. Um, I had a pretty good episode yesterday. Pretty good day yesterday. I told you all the story of, how I was feeling really down yesterday, and then I felt really good. Um, Today, folks, today, I I did not have a good day. I I went to sleep last night with like nausea, and I woke up this morning still with nausea. Um and the thing is that really sucks. It really sucks that I have nausea. That I had nausea this morning. Because I needed to get into class. And I could barely walk. I mean, like, I could barely walk. I could barely hold on to things without nearly falling. Um, so I went into online classes this morning. Still with nausea. I was very tired, and whatnot. Still with nausea because I had just woken up. So I went in my first period, which was like government or something, and I I didn't. I just entered it. I really didn't do much there. And I just tried to stay awake. And I stayed awake long enough to get to second period. And then when I went into second period, I just fell asleep. I I I didn't have energy. And so in second period, um I really didn't know what they were doing for the most part, but before I fell asleep, second period apparently everyone was presenting their projects of which I have not finished yet, so that kind of sucks. And I hope to have finished that today. Um, the thing is, folks, after I fell asleep and then woke up around the time of fourth period, because I had skipped third, because I had overslept, was still a little dizzy, but, I got through it. I got through fourth period. It wasn't too long. Again, I was just sort of out of it, because, again, nausea and tired and all that kind of stuff. And the thing is, guys, is that I, after fourth period, or not after fourth period, but in fourth period, was given these two assignments. And usually I don't, I don't get given two assignments and do them, but I did them. I'm actually quite happy that I did them, because I wouldn't have been able to do them, if I didn't. I wouldn't have been able to do them if I didn't do them in that class. So how can I explain this? Um, so, um, so after I finished fourth period homework, I sat down and relaxed, because, I still had nausea and all that, and I watched Haikyu. And as time went on in the day, meaning like an hour, I just kept on watching Haiku, and then my mom came downstairs, and I'm like, what are we gonna have for lunch? And she's like, what do you want? And then I'm like, I also have pizza, but with this nausea, I'm not really sure. She's like, no, you know what? I'll just get you some bread. And so she got me some bread, with butter on it, of course. And well, I had the bread. I kept on watching Haikyu. Still sit on the couch. And I'm not sure when it happened, but I'm not sure the exact time that it happened. But I know the fact that around 1 in the afternoon, I vomited. I vomited on I realized that I was about to vomit. So I got out of the couch and I tried to get to the bathroom to vomit in the toilet, but I couldn't make it, and I ended up vomiting on the floor of the living room. And I felt really bad, and I felt really because I had wanted to throw up in the toilet and not in the living room, which, by the way, I forgot to mention, I actually threw up. Actually, no. I didn't throw up on the floor the first time. No. So, sorry, I'm getting my story mixed up. I've had a long day, folks. I made it to the toilet the first time that I threw up, and then I didn't the second time, and I didn't make it the next 15 times. But thankfully I did make it the last 3 times, which were about 20 minutes ago, or not even 20 minutes, probably 10 minutes ago. So yeah, I've been vomiting. I've been nauseous. We think I have the 24-hour flu, but we're not sure. It's been a real day. I haven't been able to finish any of my homework, any of my projects. But my mom told me not to worry about that because, it's just we'll ask for extra time. We'll explain. I don't think I'm going to be going to school tomorrow. Online school, that is. Because, I can't focus with nausea and vomiting, But throughout all this, the one positive is that I've been able to watch a lot of Haikyu. And I mean a lot. No joke, I actually finished season 1 within 24 hours of starting the show. So that's pretty epic. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, so I finished season 1. I'm now in season 2. I also figured out that season 1, because I had watched Haikyu last night, after, last night's episode, for a few more episodes to see if I could get to the end of the season, at the end of season 1, but when I reached episode 13 and it didn't say, oh yeah, the end of season 1 or something like that, I was really surprised. And so I went to check how many episodes I had left of Haikyu, or how many episodes there were in season 1, and I found out there's 25, and then I went to season 2 and there's 25, and I'm like, what the fuck? So yeah, I'm on the second season. It's going really good. I'm really enjoying the show. It's really gotten me through this whole dilemma, today. If you're hearing me chew something, well, not really chew something, but move around my mouth, it's a mint, so my breath can smell nicer and not smell like vomit. I admittedly haven't had a good day, but thankfully, I've been able to have some Gatorade. Thankfully, Gatorade and crackers have sort of been my snacks since I fell asleep at 7 and woke up at 8, I think. Um, and so that's really good. I'm really I'm really glad. My parents are worried. They feel so bad for me. But they're also so proud of me because, like, you know, people don't usually, get a 24-hour flu or don't usually vomit like this crazy amount. And, I'm just going through it, I'm just pushing through, and they're really proud of me for that. And so it's a whole thing, folks. It's a whole thing. I'm gonna try to finish the hard and very hard versions of New Generation Pop Stars Rerun, but I cannot guarantee it. So if I don't, apologies. It's just that's just the way the wind it blows. I suppose. That doesn't even make sense, does it? Just a freaking lyric from a Dan Bull rap. Probably no one remembers. Anyway, that's my day. There's really nothing else much to say, except that Haikyu is a really good anime, and I highly suggest it. I've just sort of been in Haikyu the whole day. It's really entertaining. It's really passionate. Honestly, top 20 of my favorite anime. Maybe even top 15. Which says something about it. Because, I have a lot of favorite, and I mean a lot of favorite anime, and Haiku's just so good, man. It's so great. I'm glad that I have such a long anime to accompany me during such an unfortunate time for me. So, yeah. It's just been a really hard day. Especially, since I can't finish my project, and I also feel bad because I remembered, like, just a few minutes ago, not even a few minutes ago, like 30 minutes ago, that, hey, I know that yesterday I wasn't going to be on the modded SMP, but I didn't, I was planning on going on the modded SMP today, and I couldn't, and I checked the Discord, the modded SMP Discord, and I saw them being like, come on, get on, we're going to have Christmas and the modded SMP, and I'm like, oh man, I missed all that today. And so I told them, sorry guys, I have the 24-hour flu, I think, and this and that. And so it's just, it's just really unfortunate. I'm scared for when I go to sleep, because I'm going to be sleeping downstairs, again. And I'm just scared because I don't want to throw up, and then choke on my throw up in my sleep. And I just really worry for that. And continuing to talk about throw up and vomit, as disgusting as it is, and sounds and looks and feels, I every time I vomited today, I feel like I feel so sick and so powerless and so just so gone that I can't feel anything. And it's not a fun feeling, folks. It's not a fun feeling. It's not a great feeling, actually. It's just terrible. It's not. cool. It's not fun, and I feel bad, because you know like I said earlier, like most of the times that I threw up today, it was in the living room floor, and I felt so bad, and I felt so bad, so bad, because I really wanted to throw up in the toilet, but I just couldn't. I couldn't make it. So it's just been a day. It's just been one heck of a day. It's been a it's been a super long day. The fact that I'm actually recording this is insane, because I didn't think I'd be able to record this. But you know, we're in like the last few episodes until episode 900, so you know, I gotta go. If you can hear people in the background, that is my parents preparing to sleep down here, so they can be with me if anything happens, which is awesome. That's super awesome. Another thing that I should mention, you know, which I really didn't mention earlier. What was I gonna mention? I don't know what I was gonna mention. I was gonna say something really cool, and then I just completely forgot it. I don't know. I don't know what I was gonna say. All I know is that they're trying to get stuff done in the background. They're placing down the mattresses and everything. I think both of them are gonna sleep down here, actually. It's been a day, man. It's been a day, folks. It's been a heck of a century. It's crazy. Like I know that I've been talking about the vomiting a lot, but I want to talk about the nausea, because the nausea is just the worst part. The nausea, like every time I slightly move my head, it feels like getting hit with a basketball. Feels like getting hit with a basketball, and that really hurts. It really does not feel good, because well, it just doesn't feel good. It's been a terrible day. It's been a terrible day. But you know, in the terribleness, I've finished season 1 and I'm on to season 2 of Haikyu. Therefore, it's not a bad day. So, you know, at least I'm having fun. You know, in some ways. I don't know what I'm gonna do for tomorrow's episode. Tomorrow's Thursday, so I think I said I was gonna do like a war game, right? But we'll see. We'll see. All I want to do right now is be able to finish the very hard version of this, do the freaking exchanges, and get out of this episode, because I'm too tired. I'm too ill. I just don't want to talk. I actually haven't talked too much. This is probably the most I've talked in like the last 12 hours, which is very interesting. So yeah, it's been a day and a half. I gotta wonder, looking at Haikyu and looking at its popularity, I wonder if Haikyu and Memoria Freese will do a collab. Don't know how it would work, but I think it'd be pretty. I think it would work. Yeah, I think it would definitely work. Possibly, maybe. I don't know how it would work, but I think it would just work. But yeah, once again, highly recommend Haikyu. Probably going to be talking about it for like the next 10 episodes, and it's going to be super annoying. I'm sure, because that's all I'm gonna probably be talking about, except I'm not gonna be talking about Haikyu, at least maybe on Friday, because I mean y'all know what Friday is. Um, so yeah, but we'll see. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna get an S rank here. Oh, how many battles do we have left? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, wait. Just have 5 left. Alright. Alright, we can do this, folks. We can push through. What else do I have to talk about? Oh, yeah. I don't know if I mentioned this the other day, but apparently Captain Sparkles is now at 11 million subscribers because of Dream hitting 11 million subscribers. Which the fact that Dream is at 11 million subscribers is insane. Because I watched Dream when he was like at 10k. And like, if y'all remember those videos of like, oh yeah, PewDiePie's Minecraft World Seed that he made way back when. I mean, oh my gosh. I mean, I was there. I was there in Dream's early days of late YouTube a year ago. And the fact that he's grown so far and gone so far is like, what the heck? I mean, sure, I avoided like his 57 10,000 IQ manhunts, but you know, I eventually watched all of them before being distracted by the comedic genius that is Tommy in it. But you know, that's just how it goes. Folks, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. After this episode, I'm just gonna keep on watching Haikyu until I fall asleep. It's such a good show. It's just such a good show. I'm just not gonna shut up about it. I'm gonna start talking about something interesting, and then I'm just gonna like swap over to being like, yo, Haikyu is like the best anime ever, and then, no, but Haikyu is actually really good. It reminds me, a lot of like, the intensity reminds me, I feel like, of, that's not, what was it called? A something. It's an anime that starts with A something. It's not A channel, but it's A something. I forget what it's called, but it was like this anime about these rich kids in this really rich, prestigious school, and they were in a club, and then, like, 2 of them played a sport. It's a very intense. I really like it. I'd say Haiku is to become one of them classics like Uran or Uran or I'm trying to think. Uran or I'm trying to think of classics and I can't. But you get my point. It's a really good anime, man. It's a really good anime. It sucks. I mean, it doesn't suck, but it sucks and doesn't suck at the same time. That this is the anime that I have to watch during a time where I'm just so sick. And it just sucks so much. But, you know, it's a great show. I don't know, though. I don't know when we're gonna be watching after this show. Because it appears that it's gonna be like 100 episodes, I think. Since I believe they're on their 4th season. Which, I mean, that's pretty crazy, folks. I mean, that's pretty wackadoodle. Alright, the fact that they're on their 3rd season? What the heck is that? That's some Metatron type Minecraft powers right there. Like, 100 episodes, 25 episodes possibly per season. Like, that's amazing. If you're hearing small talk in the bathroom, in the background, my parents have fully gotten their mattresses set up, and they're now just relaxing. They're now just talking. I don't know. Now they're laughing, and I don't know why they're laughing. It's a very interesting thing, man.
So I'm telling Mama that that's her bed and this is my bed.
Oh, that's so
So
funny.
two different beds. So she's still his side.
Oh, if you didn't hear what they said, they're based. That's so. You guys.
We got two mattresses and she decided to jump on my mattress.
That's so funny. They're so funny, guys. They're so funny.
Still on my side.
Oy vey. It's just crazy. The last episode was 3 hours, and I think it's crazy how I think it's crazy how much things can change within like an episode. You know, like one episode can be the most cheerful episode ever, and then the next can be the most devastating episode to record on the most devastating day of life. And I think that's like the craziest thing about this series is that you're never gonna know if we'll get past a certain goal in the game. You know, if we'll get past an event, if we'll be able to get full S's in the ambitiously ultimate quest, if I'll be happy the next day, if I'll be sad you never know. It's a very uncertain show. It's a very uncertain series, and that's the great thing about it, is that everything's uncertain. Nothing can be certain. You know, I can say that I'll be able to do a 5-hour episode on Saturday for episode 900, but no one's to say for sure. And I feel like that's what makes this show real. That's what makes this series real, is the uncertainty. Because you never know what's going to happen next. Whether in-game, in the anime, in the manga, or with me. It's just a whole mystery just waiting to keep on unraveling and whatnot. It's a hell of a series, if I do say so myself. Myself. Yeah, that's English. Very much English. Now, speaking of English, I wonder when Demon Slayer movie is going to come out. Because they said it was going to come in October. But I don't remember when in October. I'm thinking maybe the 18th. But that'd be super close. I feel like I would have heard something about it. Oh, this is the last level, folks. Then all we have to do is just do the exchanges and the gachas, and then we can end off the episode, and then I can watch the next 52 episodes of Haikyu. Therefore, I can sleep after watching 52 episodes. That's gonna be fun. No, but this seems to be a bit difficult, ain't it? Alright, folks, I think we're gonna have to start playing the video game now. I think it's time to start playing a video game. I don't think we're doing enough in late video game. Okay, one more attack should do the job. I think we've won. Yeah, ooh, we can use one last attack. Alright, Ryu. We're giving you the special arts attack over here. Alright, folks. We've done it. We've fully completed the very hard, yeah. Completed the hard and very hard versions. And now it's just time to do exchange for the next 52 seconds. So I'm going to be silent for this. Because, yeah. Alright, let's just collect all this. Okay. Check on the familiar real quick. Nothing new. Actually donate to the familia. Donate Valis. Done. Donate Faith Stone. On level 4, that's pretty awesome. Alright. And let's pick up whatever this is. Oh. Ooh. Danmachi. Volume 16. Wait, what? The manga's still going on then? Whoa. Well, that's good to know. I'm glad that it hasn't ended. I thought it would have ended, but I didn't really look into if it had ended or not. Alright, folks. That means that this series is probably going to be more than 144,000 episodes. No, I'm joking, but maybe not. Anyway, I'm going to fall asleep now. Well, not really, but, really. All I have to say is, arigatou gozaimasu for watching another episode of To Memoria Freese Y3. I hope I get better tomorrow. And until tomorrow, this has been I need to watch more Haikyu, and yeah, oyasumi.